hard to capture, extravagant, resurrect the track and it's militant. And I react like a convict and start killing. It's manifested. The gods work like appliances, dealing in my sacred life.
Yo, what is going on, everybody? It's your boy Naruto Explain here, and yo, if you cannot hear it from my voice right now, oh my god, man, I feel so many different emotions right now. But we got the spoilers for the upcoming Boruto chapter that's coming out Tuesday, and oh my god, if you are an anime-only fan, you are missing out right now. That's all I can tell you. That's all I can tell you right now without spoiling you. God damn it, man. I'm telling you right now, if you're not reading the manga, you need to read the manga, man. I can't stress this enough, man. I cannot stress this enough. You need to hop on that Boruto greatness in the manga. With that being said, though, if you're still here, I'm assuming you're okay with me talking about spoilers. So press F in the chat for Naruto Uzumaki. God, dog. Yo, we spent all this time, right? We spent all this time talking, man, Sasuke's gonna bite the bullet. Sasuke's gonna die. I can't believe it. They threw us a zinger, man. Like, I don't even know what's going on right now. Like, I was not expecting to see something like this. Like, literally, I get hit up and told, like, yo, we have new spoilers and Naruto has a new transformation, and I'm like, Nani? Are you kidding me? There's no way. And then I get the spoilers sent to me, and I'm like, oh, it can't be true. And then lo and behold, we have manga panels.
Can somebody please tell me what the fuck is going on? I don't know. I'm reading headlines after headlines. What the fuck? That's really what the fuck I want to know. What the fuck is going on?
Naruto, not only does he have a new transformation, a new power that is being unlocked that Kurama flat out tells him, Naruto, this is forbidden power. You should not use this. Naruto says, I've been preparing for this moment from the day I had a dream to become Hokage. God damn it, man. I have waited until I was able to get a couple of different people to look at the spoilers. You know, we have not gotten the hardworking and, in my opinion, the most reliable translator in the Boruto community, Organic Dinosaur. I've not seen her take on this yet, so I'm just gonna go ahead and do this one now because I trust the person that looked over this one for me. They've helped me out in the past, so I'm gonna trust this one. But dude, when Kurama says that this is a forbidden power and says you might die from using this ability, this just became everything that the 8th gate should have been. I said for a while I did not like Might Guy living in the war arc. I was one of the people who thought that that was absolutely horrible, but with Naruto, they have set the stage. Naruto can die if he uses his power. Whether or not that happens remains to be seen, but they're setting the stage for it. And for somebody to say, well, Naruto's the main character. No, Naruto is not the main character now. Boruto said it in the opening of the manga when he says that this is no longer the story about the boy whose dream was to become Hokage. My father, I'm paraphrasing, my father played a pretty big role in the early part of my story, but this is my story now. His story's over with. What better way, and this is so beautiful, what better way for Naruto to go out than this? Now I know someone's like, I don't want Naruto to die. The fact of the matter is, I understand it, but the fact of the matter is, the highest selling Boruto manga volume that is out there is Boruto Volume 1. And what was the big selling point of Boruto Volume 1? Everybody wanted to know, was Naruto dead? That was the big selling point of that manga. And so when you even go back to the promotion for Boruto the movie, one of the cliffhanger scenes that they gave us in the teaser for the movie was you had that moment where Naruto looked like he was tanking an attack and we had no context to it, and he looks back over at Boruto over his shoulders and Boruto screaming out daddy in the trailer, and a lot of people were thinking, oh my god, they killed Naruto in the Boruto movie. So something like this, they've teased us twice to get something like this. This flips it all on its head. I was one of the people thinking maybe it's going to be Kawaki. Kawaki said, I'm going to send you where I sent the 7th, but if Kawaki gets the karma seal put back on him, which we know is going to happen, and that's really Isshiki talking, then that makes sense. Boruto could be saying, Kawaki, I didn't think you would go this far, simply for the fact he's trying to reach Kawaki. That's interesting. That's interesting. I always thought the Naruto and Kawaki relationship being like a father and son relationship, and having that Kawaki betrayal was something that I thought they were building towards to make the most sense theme-wise when it comes to actually telling the story from a story structure standpoint. But this is something that works because the Boruto manga We need a shakeup, because I mean, I was just talking to my dude Space Tiger about this. I said, man, the manga absolutely needs a shakeup right now. We need something. We need a huge shakeup that's gonna inject a second gear into this manga, and it looks like this is the route that they are going. So, and just keeping it real with you, man, if they're gonna do it in this way, then they are off to one hell of a start. Because like in the last chapter, you had it where Sasuke was standing over Naruto like, Naruto, I'll take the lead, you have my back. Well, lo and behold, based on these scans that we're getting for the new chapter, Naruto said, hold my ramen bowl for a second, and Naruto just showed up like Batman out of nowhere.
Oh, my nigga, he here! He fucking here!
My big question on this is if Naruto is going to be using a new chakra mode, one that has this forbidden power, what's that going to do to Naruto's heart? Because there's only so much chakra that the body can handle. The Naruto Redstone trilogy has touched on this in the past, talking about how Naruto's illness, and I've covered that in the Kakashi and the Sasuke Redstone trilogy, but until Naruto got cured from that, one of the problems Naruto had was using the chakra from all of the Biju, and it said that extended usage of it for a prolonged period of time can shorten the lifespan. That's one of the things that happened to Hagoromo. And so this is what's interesting right here. This is what's interesting. If we go this route, and the Boruto manga has pulled so much information from the various novels, whether it be Sarda with the 3 Tomoe Sharingan, or whether it be the anime pulling stuff from the Garhiden novel. If they go this route and they say that there's a potential death sentence for Naruto using this much of the Kyuubi's chakra to this extent to push himself to using a new form like this, if they go this route, this is something I've always wanted for Naruto as Hokage. I've always said if they killed Naruto, I would prefer that they didn't. No, it's ironic, but you know, for me, I've always said like, hey, if Naruto dies, he dies. I'd be okay with it. But that was more so me talking from the perspective of saying this is how it could happen in terms of story structure, and this is why they would do it. I've never actually given my personal opinion about whether or not I want it to happen. And for me, if they killed Naruto, I've always said it needs to be something similar to how the previous Hokages that have died, which is Naruto needs to die in a situation where he's protecting Konoha or he's protecting the future Konoha. It needs to be one or the other. It can't be a situation where Naruto just gets killed off by some random fodder ninja. It can't be that. I want Naruto to go out the same way that his father did, where his father gave his life to protect Naruto, the same way that Naruto would give up his life to protect Boruto. That's something I've always wanted. I've always wanted something where Naruto sacrifices himself potentially for Konoha, and you tie everything together to where Naruto started out as somebody that was hated for the power inside of him, for becoming a Jinchuriki against his will, and he ends up giving his life in order to save the village using the very same power that the village was afraid of for so long. I always thought poetically that would be so beautiful, especially given Naruto's line that ties back to what the third Hokage said about how the Hokage is looking at the village as his family, and Naruto tells Boruto the same thing. I think that this would be something good because it would give Boruto an idea of how powerful his father truly was, and to make him realize that in order to support the Hokage, this is the level of power you're gonna have to put out. So I definitely think if they do go this route, they've got some really big balls. But we are here now. Again, I've not seen a translation from Organic Dinosaur. I'm recording this on Saturday, so you guys should be getting this on Sunday, probably before the episode review. So what I will say in closing though is this could be the spark that the manga needs to take that next step. Volume 1 remains to be the highest selling Boruto manga volume, so I definitely think that there does need to be a spark here. But I want to know from you guys, what are you guys' thoughts about this? Do you think that this is a good idea? And I definitely think the timing could not be better because we are headed towards Jump Fiesta in December. So this is going to be a good talking point. They could potentially voice this when they do the Jump Fiesta, have Naruto and Sasuke's voice actors do it, and this will be a good way for us to hear Isshiki in this transformed state. Whether or not they use the same voice actor they use for Jigen remains to be seen. But let me know what you guys think down in the comment section below. If Naruto dies in this way, will you be okay with it? But as always, guys, if you like anything I had to say, don't forget to comment, rate, subscribe, and share. Thank you so much for watching all the way to the end. Have an awesome day, guys.